Right, I'm actually washing up, and I've slightly buggered myself already, a little bit, because having to blow up the tap was really a bit more than effort than I particularly wanted to make at the moment, because ow, that's a bit hot. I am a bit clogged up today. I'm finding it a bit difficult. So yeah, I lack motivation. It's hardly surprising, really, is it? I actually get quite angry sometimes. Funnily enough, how little understanding there is from not only the DWP, but medical stuff as well. In the council, I really thought I was being understood. That can be quite disappointing when you get reports back showing you that actually, yeah, they were understanding to a certain extent, but they really thought that your problems are due to how badly you sleep, which causes a lack of motivation, which is crap. He probably doesn't actually understand what chronic fatigue does, and the cycle. God, tap's dripping rather a lot. I need to get the plumber in. I've been awarded some money to have the plumbing sorted out, but I haven't been well enough to have anyone come to the house, and it's a bit scary. It's something that I find quite difficult, because you get all sorts of judgment about why you're lazing about and why your house is such a mess, even from people who are supposed to understand. So it's hardly surprising that those who aren't supposed to understand have a lot of difficulty and judgment, because after all, this society is incredibly judgmental, and if you're not well, it's almost implicit in the general thoughts by many people that if you're not well, it's your fault, or it's because you're not doing things properly, because you're a bit stupid and you need telling how to run your life. You know, if I've been told if I slept properly, I'd be okay. Yeah, actually, probably I'd find life a lot easier if I slept better. It's not. None of my symptoms are simple to treat or to come to the conclusion as to why they are the way they are. The sleep patterns are to do with stress. The stress is to do with lots of things, like my housing conditions and the lack of care and support I've had, and abusive help I've had. That's a good one. where someone comes in and tries to tell you how you need to run your life because it works for them, and often they're not actually dealing with anywhere near any of the conditions or problems you are, so they haven't got a clue. Clean knives and forks because I've been using dirty ones. It actually strips away your dignity when you're not well, and you end up doing things that you'd never do when you're well, like stinking in the same clothes for days on end, and being economical with the washing up so that you reuse things when they're dirty. Although I think that's probably good for the immune system. Might be why my immune system is starting to come back. Oh. Yeah, so obviously as I'm work shy, I'm obviously so work shy that I neglect myself, and I get really fed up with some of the assumptions that are made. I think you probably would too. You might be. I don't know whether I've set the camera up right, but the pain levels aren't actually too bad. You might not be able to see this even because of the bad kitchen lighting. God, I ache now. I was thinking about pain because I was reading something about how it's difficult to measure how much pain a person's in and how much pain it causes them to do certain things. And of course that can vary from day to day, which means that they tend to assess you at times as to what you can do on the very few days that you have no pain at all. And of course, doing things like this, washing up and getting dressed and having a bath, are all things that I have to assess daily as to if the amount of pain and if it will cause me to need to maybe call the ambulance. And when I get worked up, it gets worse. So really the system could do with a bit of an overhaul. I'm out of words.